day and to share something from Proverbs of the day. And this month I've been reading the CSB, Proverbs 23, in fact. And yeah, part of it talks about being a glutton. Yeah, and eating meat. I don't eat meat, but the particular verse that I was referring to has to do with being wise, using wisdom, right? Let me see if I can find it. Well, while I'm looking for that, this morning I did communion, and man, I tell you what, each time it's like a bath in the Holy Spirit, like bathing in the Holy Spirit. I don't know any other way to say it. It's surreal. It is surreal. It is, wow. I never knew I would be getting up early for communion. Never knew. And now I don't know what it would be like not to. And so that's really the gist of the day. That's the start of the day. And then I did complete some tasks that I kind of have been putting off. One is to renew a lease, which I finally hit the send button on that. It took a little bit to make sure, because the laws changed concerning notification. This is kind of, I guess, food for thought for anyone who's leasing, especially in the state of Washington. If you're renting, the law requires a 90-day notice for rent increases. It used to be 30, it was 60, now it's 90. I mean, everything's kind of changing, so those time frames are being pushed out so much more for the increase. So I completed that tonight, and the law also says that you can only increase it 7%, or what was the other one? The consumer price, the CPI, up to 10%. It says whichever is less. So of course the 7% is going to be less. So ended up modifying what I had already started on that lease renewal because of the law changes. So if you're in real estate and you're in the state of Washington, or you have maybe some investment properties, some rentals here, just know the laws change quite frequently. And I would say, for the most part, we have a very pro-tenant state. So if you're a landlord, you better watch your ducks. Better watch your ducks. And make sure your contracts are straight. And so that's my share concerning real estate. Now let me flip over to Proverbs. I'm so close and I don't have my glasses, so I'm trying to see where my Proverbs is. There it is. Okay, so, oh yeah, it talks about drinking. It says in verse 33, your eyes will see strange things. Now I'm not drinking, but my eyes are seeing blurry vision. And you will say absurd things. You'll be like someone sleeping at the sea and lying down on the top of the ship's mast. And this last part is actually kind of funny. Not funny, like haha funny, but they struck me, but I feel no pain. They beat me, but I didn't know it. And then it says, then will I wake up? It's like a question mark. And look for another drink. That just shows the foolishness of drinking too much and being intoxicated, because, it seems fun at the time until it's over and the recovery comes. So that is Proverbs 23 for today that I wanted to share with you. So I hope you had a wonderful day. It is late in the day, so thank you for the like. I appreciate it. But it's late, and one of these days I'm going to actually come on a lot earlier. But this is pretty much when the house is quiet and I get to collect my thoughts and share my reflections. So these are my reflections of my day from both Proverbs as well as my journey. Oh, I do have a praise report of sorts. My mother's hospital bed was delivered today, and a Hoyer lift. Now, that is something that she's been needing for, I don't know, for quite some time. And it wasn't until she went into the hospital very recently with pneumonia that the doctor prescribed it to her. And I tell you what, it just happened like that. I mean, instantly. I just talked to the caseworker about it, I want to say yesterday. She had been on it. She was on it. And all of a sudden it showed up today. And the guy that brought it, he said, no, I'm going to put it up for you. I was like, wow, that was good. So that was my blessing. It's helpful for me because it's becoming physically challenging for me to do the lifting, all the time. So it's very helpful. So I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. So something good did happen to me today. And you know what? That's something that I say every day. In the morning, sometimes I forget to say it out loud, but I like what Joel Osteen says. He says every day he gets up, he looks at himself in the mirror and he says something positive, a positive affirmation to himself. And Joyce Meyer says this too. She says when she wakes up, she says something positive about something good is going to happen to her and through her today. And so why don't you do that? Hi. Trying to see. I'm sorry. Trying to see. I don't have my glasses and it's dark. All I can see is hello. Um, you. Oh, I'm not audible. You can't hear me? Do I have my volume down too low? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let me see if I can turn it up. Well, my volume is up. Maybe it's because I have it sitting on my computer. So, I'm sorry, but I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. All right, good night. Sweet dreams, peace and blessings.